Right, I mentioned not too long ago, probably, I don't know, time of recording, that folks had been using my affiliate links on DriveThruRPG, and that has continued to happen. So, thanks to that, I was able to make some more purchases, sort of unexpectedly. I was able to pick up a few new things. What is the first thing out of the box? It is, oh yeah, the Evils of Illmire. This came up in a lot of YouTube channels' recommendations. I believe Red Mage Red Mage GM, boy, did a pretty extensive look through on this, and some others. I definitely saw this one kicking around for a while. I think that's correct. Anyway, it's a point crawl kind of, I think, possibly system agnostic, or it's made for like OSE or something like that. But it's one of those that's going to be pretty easy to convert to other games. Oh yeah, okay. It looks like designed for use with old school essentials, so shouldn't be difficult to convert over to, Shadow Dark or whatever your particular poison might be. I like the look of this. I'm kind of enjoying reading through hex crawls right now. I've read several issues of Letters from the Dark, and there's some hex crawls in there. There were some hex crawls, I think, in a different Shadow Dark one. I can't remember, Wretched Tales or something like that. I don't know. I have a video. I opened it a while ago and did a review, blanking on the name. But anyway, hex crawls look cool. Oh, cool. Calendar. I really need to get a lot of these PDFs downloaded because I'd like to be able to print some of the stuff out, like the calendar. And yeah, it's got a breakdown for each of them. That's cool. Some historical stuff. Great. It looks like maybe some NPCs and such. Plots and connections. Map of the town. I like that kind of map that lets you kind of look down on the town. That's cool. I suspect that's what is it, the Dyson logos? Probably. I don't know. It's got the look. It's the style, whether or not it's actually from there, but I think it is. I like the art. Man, I love line art. It's just so cool. Looks like a lot going on in here. I've heard this is a very extensive. Oh, this is neat. There's like tunnels under the hex crawl that's presented. That's really cool. Artifacts, always handy. I'm thinking now as I'm continuing to in the background prep. Oh, I love it. I love handouts. The D&D, the Call of Cthulhu keeper in me. I just love handouts. Anyway, as I'm in the background prepping for hopefully running some something for some younger players, I want to come up with cool. It's cool. It's like a character sheet or something with cool artifacts, magic items that encourage players to do interesting stuff. I saw somebody talking about one. I don't remember where it came from. I have no idea. I feel like it was a YouTube video, but I don't even remember. But it was like a ring that you pass an item through, and it goes to like 1/10 its size. But if you pass an item through it again, it explodes or something like that. This was, I think they may have been doing an off the cuff thought of a magic item. But I think that something like that is interesting, where it's not going to be useful all the time. But boy, there could be some really fascinating uses for it at some point. And I like that kind of magic item more than, a +2 sword or whatever. I like the idea of something that has a really weird use. I actually have kind of, the more I've thought about it, the more I've kind of fallen in love with the immovable rod as just such a strange item that's not going to be useful 99.9% of the time. But boy, that 0.01%, or right, I don't know, I don't do math, that time when it works, when it's useful, when you need to, have something just suspended in space and immovable, it's going to be great. It's going to be perfect. And I love it. I love an, an item like that that just makes you think. And so I'm trying to come up with that. I went off on a sideline. Sorry. Yeah. It's like unusual for me. I know. Anyway, cool stuff. Evils of Illmire. I've heard really positive things. Have you tried it? Have you run it? Have you played through? I think I saw somebody playing this solo. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's true. Yeah. Until next time, take care.